Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. The turn begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And here's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical. Bring down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Now, to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Howard. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. With the catch, it's Allen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking downfield, it's Aller. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
That's reeled in. It's Ibuka. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Running with purpose. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First and goal, handoff. Powers through a tackle. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss and run. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And he'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pulls it in. It's Fleming. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught behind the line. It's Warren.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to chuck it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Dropping back, it's Aller. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Trying to extend the play. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Number 91 on the field goal.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The completion sets up a second down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it. Pays off for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fighting off the defender. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try a 5 or 6. Backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They're going to run it here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense is off schedule here after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Howard. And they heave it deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense. Worked like a